Hi guys, welcome back to Little Piece of Heaven Farm. I'm Cheryl and today we're going to can up pork. And as far as I know, there's no recipes that I'm following. It's just canning up pork, but we're going to do something sweet. I like when I cook pork or pork chops. I usually base it like in an apple juice type of thing. I don't know if you want to call it apple broth, apple juice. I'm just going to throw a bunch of apple stuff together and taste it and see what it is for our broth. Because we're going to roast the pork. And the pork that I cut up was a pork loin. It was a nice size one that I got at the store. It was on sale. So anyway, let's get into this and get this stuff started. Okay guys, I got you over by the stove. And I'm putting down some parchment, more or less for easier cleanup. And these come in like little sheets. I should have bought the roll for this, but we use what we got. So I'm going to line these pans. I found these nice big size pans at Walmart. I forget how much they were. I want to say 11, maybe 11 to $15, something like that. They're pretty nice size pans, but bigger than your regular cookie sheet. And like I said, you always should spend something for your canning arsenal. You know, your equipment and supplies every year. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this pork that I already cut up in cubes. I'm going to put them on the tray. I have 2 trays down, but we're trying not to have them overlap. So I'll probably end up using a couple trays, which to me is okay. And I trimmed off the excess fat because you don't want a lot of fat in your canned goods because it can go rancid. And I don't normally raw pack meat. I know some people do, which is fine. I'm not against it. But for me, I just don't like the looks of it in the jar, you know. Like, I don't know if you've seen the videos, Ugly Chicken videos. Yeah. So I just tend to par cook mine. And this time I just want to roast it to see how they turned out. Something a little different. But we will pressure can this. And we're doing pint jars. So that's going to be 75 minutes. Okay. So we're going to put these in the oven for about 30 minutes. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands and we'll get more into this. Okay, I'm gonna season this with salt and pepper. And like I said, we're going to bake this, we'll roast these more or less, because the oven is at 425, I believe. 400, 425. And that's that on this. Okay, we're going to pop them in the oven. And these trays fit perfectly. Across the shelves that are in the oven. All right, we're going to set the timer for like 30 minutes and we'll check on them, and we're just gonna like par cook these guys because they're gonna cook for another 75 minutes in the canner. Okay guys, we're gonna make our broth. And the first thing I'm gonna put in is excuse me, a can of applesauce. And you can put in apple pieces if you have them. I'm just making this up as I go. Like I said, I don't think there's a recipe out there for this. So actually, it's kind of like a Rebel canning type of thing. It's not approved, but you know, I've canned so many years, I'm confident. And I'm going to add some of this apple jelly to it. Add some more sweetness. So I want this kind of sweet. I mean, I have other pork in the pantry. I just want something a little different. And I do have a regular pork canning video on the channel. And that was an 18-ounce jar of apple jelly you could use. Like maybe an apple butter if you have that access. I just got this stuff here, and I'm going to pour in a 2-quart bottle of apple juice. So that's on that. And I'm going to add some cinnamon. A couple tablespoons. And I'm just gonna let this heat up. On a low for right now. I gotta run out to the garden and get some peppers because I want to add some peppers to this and some onion. So, yeah, I'll be... Okay, guys, I just realized I still had some peppers from last year in the freezer, so I put those in. I'm just going to give this a rough cut. And this is some onion that I had in the refrigerator. So, this is what we're doing so far. Smells real good. So we're going to let that come up to temp. And we'll be jarring up our jars. I have my jars in the oven staying warm. We're going to do pint jars. I'm going to do wide mouth. So, yeah. This is just, I mean, this is a Rebel type of canning. I don't think there is a recipe for it. Just something popped in my head and I said, that sounds pretty good because I do pork chops this way. But I usually I cut up apples and put that in with it. If you have any plain apples canned up, that would be good in this too. So, you know, any of the apple flavoring things, you could put different spices in there. You can make it hot and spicy. It's whatever you want to do. But like I said, this is a Rebel canning. It's not certified or anything. So, yeah. And we're going to can it for 75 minutes in the pressure canner. Okay, I got a couple jars out. And we'll start putting the meat in. You probably won't get a lot of jars, but that's okay. Because I will can up the rest of the sauce. Because I was thinking maybe make it into like a sweet and sour sauce type of thing. Okay. Smells really good. I like to stir it up and then deep down reach in my sauce pot. And we're filling it up to 1-inch head space. Okay. And debubble. It smells so good. I do have my pressure canner heating up. So we're going to put our lids in. Heat them up a little bit. And I am using metal lids. And like I said, if anything that of the juice that we don't use to can up with, any meat, it's going to go in a jar also. And we're going to use that for the base of like a stir fry or a sweet and sour sauce maybe. I've been thinking about trying to figure out how to can sweet and sour sauce and have it and making your own homemade teriyaki sauce. So that way you have those on the shelf too. Because they're expensive to buy in the store. And if it's homemade, it's even better. I'm using vinegar to wipe off my rims. Okay. First 4 jars. This is a pretty simple, easy recipe, guys. And for you new folks that are canning, it's pretty simple. Get your pressure canners out and pressure can these. I'm gonna put these in our pot. Okay, I dumped the rest of the other tray on the tray that we've been using. I'm gonna get out a few more jars. Let's see what we can get. Okay. And I always like to heat up my lids, guys. So, I mean, I'm from very old school. You can do that or just follow the manufacturer on your lids. And, you know, the new lids, you don't have to heat them up, but I do. So split up this meat. There we have it. Okay. Just like we did the other jars. Inch head space. I'm gonna debubble. Gosh, this smells so good. Okay. All right. So we're going to clean off these rims, and we have no meat left. So we're just going to jar up the rest of the sauce. That way we can use it for a base on some other type of meat. Like maybe a sweet and sour chicken, beef. You know, why throw it out? You spent the money on it. You might as well can it up. Just can it along with your pork, and you'll be fine. I do that all the time. I try not to waste anything that I can. If I make extra broth, I can it up. So that way I have it on my shelf. And I use it. Okay, let's see. So it looks like we got 7 jars of pork from that pork loin, which isn't bad. I mean, that's 7 more jars on my shelf. And they don't look too bad. They look pretty good. They smell great. Okay. I'm going to put these in. And I'm going to fill up my extra jars with the sauce. So, let me get a few more jars out, see what we got. Okay. I have 2 more jars. And these are regular mouth. That's pretty perfect. Let me get a spoon and take some of it out of this one and put it in another jar. Okay, since this is mostly liquid, you don't really have to debubble, but I'll stir it for you guys. And then we're going to clean off our rims and put in our lids in the hot water. I have to go get a couple regular mouth lids. And perfect, I had enough in that jar. Okay, so we got 7 jars of pork along with 4 jars of extra sauce. Or broth, however you want to call it. Pork and apple juice. I think that's what we'll call it. Roasted pork and apple juice. There you go, guys. our little lids on. Okay. Oh, I gotta get 2 more rings. Okay. Into the canners these guys go. And I gotta get another my other tier here. And then stack these up in here. Okay, I'm gonna turn up my heat and get this pot going, and I'll see you back as soon as they're coming out. Probably in about a couple hours. See you then. Okay guys, it's the next morning, and this is our pork that we did in the apple juice with onions and peppers. They turned out really nice, and the cinnamon made it kind of dark, but yeah, they look really good. I can't wait to try them. Anyway guys, thanks for hanging out with me yesterday, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye now.